question for you. Do you know a purebred, 100% indigenous person living in the U.S. today? And I mean mixed with nothing. Because you're saying it belongs to the indigenous people, so it needs to be a 100% indigenous person. You know them? No, you don't know them. Because this land was conquered, settled, and colonized.
I think you mean invaded, pillaged, and stolen, but there's a very important point. It's something I want to show you, because your claim is that none of this land belongs to indigenous people, and you're arguing with people on the left who say it does. Oh, and by the way, there's over 500,000 indigenous people in my state. It makes up about 13.5% of our population. Cherokee, Choctaw, Creek Nation, Arapaho. Yeah, they're here. They're here. But to your point, since you say that this land was conquered and it no longer belongs to the indigenous people, you might want to tell the Supreme Court that. Because the Supreme Court has decided that half the land in the state of Oklahoma is Native American land. Belongs to the indigenous people. As per the Supreme Court. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, this was 5 years ago. But I don't think the people on the Supreme Court wanted to know if they were purebred, if they were 100% purebred, that sounds like a kind of a schmatzy kind of thing. You know what I mean? I thought you were only concerned about pure breeding when it come to, your race. So now I'm going to tell you something else that you don't know. With the exception of certain special situations, in order for ICE to go on to Native American land and tribal land and do whatever it is they do, except in certain situations, they actually have to have permission from the tribal leaders. Because Native American land is sovereign land. Yeah. But yes, regardless of your feelings about indigenous people and the percentage of their pure bloodline or whatever it is you seem to be so concerned about, regardless of your feelings of them, they do live here. They are here. They were here before us. And at least in the state of Oklahoma, the Supreme Court has decided that half the land here is Native American land. Now, I'm sure you're not too happy about that because you think, I guess, because you're white, that you deserve it. Or I don't know what you think. And another thing that you probably don't know, I'm assuming you don't know based on all of the other ignorant things you said, is the word Oklahoma is Choctaw for red people. Yeah. And they're not talking about sunburns. Thanks.